My child, I have seen the burdens you carry, the quiet worries, the restless nights, the deep ache of wondering when it will be your turn. I know how tired you are of surviving, of praying with trembling hope while bills pile up, of giving, even when you have so little to spare. You've felt forgotten. You've questioned if your obedience has gone unnoticed. You've wondered if I still remember the promises I whispered to your soul. But hear me now. I am not a man that I should lie, nor am I distant, deaf, or slow to act. I have been watching, not from afar, but closely. My eyes have been on every sacrifice, every moment you chose faith over fear. The enemy thought he could wear you down. He sent delay, confusion, and discouragement. He wrapped your finances in chains. But today I am breaking them. This is the hour of my intervention. Not next year, not someday. Now the heavens have recorded your perseverance, and the time for breakthrough has come. I am the God who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. Silver and gold belong to me, and I am about to release provision into your life that no human hand can stop. Yes, I am canceling debts. I am removing financial curses that did not begin with you but have tried to follow you. I am overturning verdicts written by generational poverty. Where there was drought, I speak overflow. Where there was lack, I decree abundance. Where doors have been slammed shut, I command new ones to swing wide. You are stepping into a divine reversal. What was stolen shall be returned with increase. What was withheld shall be released with interest. Because you did not give up when you could have, because you remained faithful with little, I now make you ruler over more. You have cried out in secret, God, when will it be my turn? And I answer now, it is your turn. There is favor being sent to your name, not just enough to survive, but more than enough to bless others. Your hands were made for more than scraping by. They were made to build, to give, to overflow. And yes, I know the enemy has tried to convince you that this is your permanent condition, that struggle is your inheritance, that failure is your identity. But I never called you poor. I never labeled you cursed. I never destined you for constant lack. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are not overlooked. You are appointed. I am shifting things in your life right now. Behind the scenes, the supernatural is moving. People are being stirred to bless you. Systems are being rerouted in your favor. Delays are being dissolved by my command. My spirit is breathing upon your finances, and what looked dead is coming back to life. This is not just provision. This is restoration. I will not only supply your needs, I will restore what you lost while you waited. You will not exit this season empty-handed. You will not walk out of the fire broken. You will come out refined, restored, and resourced. There are miracles forming with your name on them, divine alignments, unexpected favor, sudden opportunities. Because when I open a door, no man, no devil, no delay can shut it. I speak now to the lies that have wrapped around your mind, the voice that said, "You'll never get ahead." I silence it. The spirit that whispered, "This is all you'll ever know," I cast it down. You were not born to struggle forever. You were born to glorify me through abundance, to be a light in darkness, a lender, not a borrower, a vessel through which my wealth flows freely. Get ready, my child, because what's coming will not match what you've been through. You are stepping into answered prayers, into supernatural favor, into contracts, connections, and clarity. I will even use the same systems that denied you to now approve you. I will place people in your path who carry keys to unlock what was closed, and they won't even know why they're favoring you. But it will be because my hand is upon you. You will wake up to unexpected deposits. You will receive calls that shift your future. You will testify of the turnaround that only I could perform. This is not just emotional comfort. This is prophetic fulfillment. What I promised, I will deliver. What I began, I will finish. And though the process has felt crushing, the fruit will be undeniable. My child, I know the road you've walked. I know the tears that never touched your pillow. I know the shame you carried silently while others judged what they didn't understand. But now, I will raise you up as a testimony. Your life will prove that I am still Jehovah Jireh, your provider, not just in theory, but in power. This is your divine turning point, and nothing can stop it. I am preparing you to steward increase, not just receive it, but carry it well, because this blessing won't be fleeting. It will be foundational. Get ready to see me move in your finances like never before. And remember, this channel is the place where I will continue to speak into your destiny. Like, comment, and subscribe, so you never miss the word I'm sending to unlock your future. I told you, my child. This is not just a small shift. This is a divine invasion. I am stepping into your situation with power, not to assist, but to take over. You've carried too much on your own. You've labored, budgeted, and calculated, trying to make what's not enough stretch just a little farther. But I'm not limited by earthly numbers. I am not constrained by your paycheck, your credit report, or your past mistakes. I am the Creator. I can make rivers burst forth in a desert. I can turn a widow's last oil into generational overflow, and I can take what you have right now, however small, and multiply it beyond logic. I never needed much to do a miracle. I only needed faith, and even when your faith was hanging by a thread, you still whispered, "God, I believe." That whisper reached heaven louder than a shout, that mustard seed of belief. It moved me, because while others looked at your lack, I looked at your heart. You didn't chase after riches. You chased after me. You didn't serve mammon. You served the kingdom, and now the kingdom is responding. Provision is not earned in my realm. It's received by alignment. And I say this to you now, you're in divine alignment. What held you back is losing its grip. What tried to close in around you is unraveling. What intimidated you before will soon bow before you, not by your might, not by your striving, but by my Spirit. I am going before you to make the crooked places straight, to flatten the mountains that tried to block your path, to shake the structures that withheld your promotion. And yes, I will expose every hidden hand that tried to rob you. I will deal with every tongue that spoke against your success, because you are mine, and no one touches what belongs to me without consequence. The battle over your finances has never just been about money. It's been about purpose. The enemy knew that if he could keep you struggling, he could keep you distracted, worried, exhausted, too tired to build what I called you to build. But he underestimated your endurance. He underestimated your worship in the storm. He underestimated the fire in your spirit that refuses to go out. Now I am honoring what he tried to break. I am elevating the very place he tried to bury you. Because I don't just bless people, I vindicate them. The season of just enough is closing. The season of supernatural surplus is opening. This isn't just money falling into your hands. This is wisdom coming into your spirit. I'm giving you insight. I'm teaching you to steward what's coming. I'm giving you eyes to see beyond the check into the assignment. Because what I give you next isn't just for survival. It's for strategy. You will fund what others only dream of. You will build what your bloodline never thought possible. You will break cycles and become the blessing that your family prayed for. Yes, I'm making you into a financial warrior, but not for pride, for purpose. You will lift others out of the pit you once cried in. You will hand keys to the very ones who used to knock on locked doors. And you will speak my name boldly, not because you heard about my provision, but because you lived it. You're not going to tell stories about other people's miracles. You're going to testify about your own. I've heard the whispers in your heart. God, I just want to be free. And I say to you, freedom is coming. The chains of financial bondage are melting. Even now, angelic forces are moving in your favor. I have dispatched breakthrough. I have commissioned increase. You may not see it yet, but it's in motion. Contracts, settlements, surprise refunds, they're aligning under my decree. Divine partnerships are coming. Ideas that generate wealth are awakening in your spirit. Solutions are rising within you that others will pay to access. I did not call you to live bound by the world's systems. I called you to operate by my economy, an economy of faith, an economy of favor, an economy where sowing in tears reaps in joy. You thought you were being overlooked, but really, I was setting you apart. You were hidden for a time, not because I rejected you, but because I was preparing you. I couldn't release the fullness of your blessing before you were ready, because it would have crushed you instead of lifted you. But now, you are ready. You've been through the testing, you've walked through the fire, and now you will walk in fulfillment. This is not the end of your story. It's the turning of the page. And as you step forward in faith, you will watch the floodgates open. Don't be afraid to dream again. Don't be afraid to believe for big things. I'm not intimidated by the size of your request. I'm the one who placed the desire in you. I put vision in your spirit that you haven't even spoken out loud yet. But I see it, and I'm breathing on it. Prepare yourself. Expect me. Stay aligned, and don't let go of the word I've spoken. For I, the Lord your God, am about to finish what I started. This is not just your comeback. This is your divine emergence. You thought you were starting over, but I am launching you forward. What felt like a setback was really a setup. I had to disconnect you from what was draining you. I had to shield you from connections that looked like blessings, but carried bondage. Yes, some people walked away. Some doors closed without warning. Some opportunities vanished when you needed them most. But hear me, it was all part of my protection. Because if you had stepped into increase with the wrong people around you, they would have consumed what I meant for you. They would have called themselves your source. And I will not share my glory. I've waited for the moment you would be ready to receive without compromise, to walk in blessing without manipulation, to handle overflow without pride. That moment has come. This is not just about your bank account. It's about your mantle, the anointing I'm placing on you to carry influence with integrity, to be a voice that cannot be bought, to be a light that doesn't dim in the presence of wealth. Because what I'm giving you is not temporary, it's legacy. I am rewriting your family's story through you. I am shifting generational patterns. Poverty ends here. Cycles of struggle, broken now, in my name. I am placing a crown of provision on your head, and the enemy can't touch it. He fought you so hard in this area because he saw what I was about to place in your hands. He saw the future you were about to fund. He saw the mouths you would feed, the lives you would change, the ministries you would support. So he tried to bury you in bills. He tried to choke your joy through lack. He tried to make you ashamed of your need, so you would stop asking me. But you kept praying, you kept believing, and now your prayers have reached fullness. Now I rise with fire in my voice and thunder in my steps. Now I rebuke the devourer on your behalf. Every seed you've sown in faith, every tithe, every offering, every quiet act of generosity, I have seen it, and now I multiply it. What you gave in secret, I will reward in public. What you released in tears, I will return with joy. There is an unlocking happening. Heaven's storehouses are opening above you. Angels are on assignment, delivering what has your name written on it. Get ready to walk in rooms you couldn't afford, to sign documents you once only dreamed of, to access opportunities that were once kept from you. This is not hype, this is prophecy, and it is unfolding. I am not just giving you provision, I am giving you power. Power to create, power to invest, power to break the spirit of lack of others. You will speak and shift atmospheres. You will enter places where despair lives and bring strategy and solutions. And do not fear success. Do not shrink when I expand you. You do not have to apologize for being blessed. You paid a price in private. Now I reward you in public. You stayed pure when it was tempting to compromise. You stayed honest when it was easier to cut corners. You trusted me when it felt foolish. And now I trust you with more. You will handle wealth with clean hands. You will not be seduced by greed. Because your heart is not for the treasure, it's for the kingdom. And when I find a heart like that, there is no limit to what I can release. My child, get ready for the divine yes, the approval letter, the green light, the open door that doesn't require begging or bribing. Get ready to see me answer quickly, swiftly, suddenly. What used to take years will happen in weeks. What used to be delayed will now be accelerated. Because you've waited long enough. You've been faithful long enough, and the time of reward is now. You will not always be the borrower. You will become the lender, and not just financially, but in wisdom, in strategy, in anointing. Others will come to you for answers. They will ask, "How did this happen?" And you will say, "It was the hand of the Lord." Because when I bless, it doesn't bring sorrow, it brings clarity, it brings peace, it brings joy that overflows. And that's what I'm sending into your life. Not stress money, not survival money, but purpose money, miracle money, kingdom money. So prepare yourself, child. This is not a temporary season. It's a transition into divine provision that flows continually. I'm opening up rivers in dry places. I'm causing even your enemies to release what they owe you. I'm commanding restoration from the north, south, east, and west. And as it begins to pour in, keep your heart set on me. Because I'm not just changing your finances, I'm changing your entire reality. I have not forgotten one seed you've sown, not one act of obedience, not one offering given in faith, not one time you gave while wondering how you'd make it through the week. I saw you. I saw the tears behind the tithe. I saw the fear you pressed through just to be faithful. I saw you choose trust over panic when logic said to withhold. And now I'm honoring every moment, every test, every sacrifice, because I am not a man that I should lie, nor a father who overlooks his child's devotion. I will not let your obedience go unrewarded. You've crossed a threshold. You are no longer in the season of just surviving. You are stepping into the season of building. And hear me, you will build without burdens. You will not carry the weight of fear while walking in blessing. You will not be crushed by the very thing I'm giving to you. Because I am not just giving you increase, I'm giving you capacity. I'm enlarging your heart before I enlarge your territory. I'm strengthening your character before I expand your influence. You've proven you won't forget me in your plenty. So now I'm releasing what was held back in your famine. What others gained by scheming, you will gain by surrender. What they tried to manufacture, I will manifest through your obedience. I'm removing the shame tied to your finances. You will not be defined by what you owe. You will be remembered for what you gave. And I say to you now, the season of delay is being swallowed by the speed of my favor. It will come faster than expected. Checks in the mail, calls returned, doors reopened that were once sealed shut, and not just any doors, strategic ones, the kind only I can open, where no man can take the credit, because I'm proving something, not just to you, but through you. I'm using your breakthrough as a banner to others. I'm using your story as a map for the weary. I'm using your provision as a signpost that I'm still Jehovah Jireh. I'm still the God who provides. I'm still the one who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. I am still the Father who gives bread, not stones. So let your faith rise. Even as you hear these words, let your spirit stretch again, because I'm not done surprising you. What's coming will make you weep, not from stress, but from joy. I am bringing ease where there was struggle, flow where there was friction, divine partnership where there was rejection. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not cursed. You are chosen. You are blessed. You are walking under an open heaven. I am placing your name on the hearts of decision makers, on the lips of those in rooms you've never entered. They will speak well of you without knowing why. Because my spirit will move on their minds. Favor will make a way where credentials could not. Honor will come to you from unexpected places. Even those who looked down on you will look again and say, "What happened to them?" And your answer will be simple: God happened. Because I'm not just fixing your finances. I'm establishing your testimony. I'm not just bringing relief. I'm releasing destiny. Your steps are ordered now, and I will not let the devourer devour you any longer. The strongholds around your income are being shattered. The patterns that sabotaged your increase are being dismantled. And yes, I'm even healing your relationship with money. No more fear of losing. No more guilt for wanting more. No more shame from your past mistakes. I am healing the way you think. Because if I can transform your mind, I can transform everything around you. And that's what I'm doing. This is not a small shift. This is a supernatural realignment. Heaven is not just visiting your life. Heaven is overtaking it. And you will see provision become your new normal. You will see opportunity knock twice. You will see wisdom rest upon you like a mantle. I am not merely increasing your funds, I am increasing your foundation. So build, my child. Plan again, dream again. Don't hold back because of what used to be. This is not that season. This is not that version of you. I have refined you. I have trained you. I have trusted you with little. And now, I trust you with more. And remember, I will supply not according to the world's economy, but according to my riches in glory, and I lack nothing. My child, when I say I will provide, I do not mean just enough. I mean overflow, abundance that spills into the lives of others. Because your breakthrough is not for you alone. It's for your children. It's for your community. It's for every life your obedience will touch. This is how I operate. Not through scarcity, but through supernatural supply. I gave manna in the wilderness. I multiplied loaves and fish. I filled jars with oil that never ran dry. And now I come to multiply what's in your hands. Do not despise what looks small. Do not underestimate the power of one step of obedience, because I breathe on what is surrendered, and when I breathe, the natural becomes miraculous. I am stretching what you carry, turning little into much, turning what others overlooked into the very source of increase. You will no longer labor with little return. No more toiling without reward. No more empty nets after long nights. I declare divine productivity over your hands. Every venture you begin under my guidance will prosper. Every idea I planted in your heart will bear fruit. Every gift you've hidden out of fear is being called forth now. This is not the time to shrink back. This is not the time to wait for perfect conditions. This is the time to move with faith. I will bless what you build. I will fund what you start in my name. I will connect you to resources you didn't know existed. Because I'm not just blessing what you do, I'm blessing who you are becoming. You are stepping into the identity of a steward, a kingdom financier, one who carries wealth with wisdom, not worry. So let me transform how you see yourself. You are not a beggar. You are not a liability. You are not a burden. You are my child. You are an heir. You are royalty in the spirit. And I do not allow my heirs to starve. I do not allow my faithful ones to be left behind. No, I lift them. I position them. I elevate them in the sight of those who doubted. Even now I am removing the limits that others placed on you. Words that tried to keep you small. Curses spoken in jealousy or fear. I break them now. You are not who they said you were. You are who I say you are. And I say, you are blessed. You are favored. You are walking under divine release. I will restore what the locust has eaten. I will bring back the years that seemed wasted. Nothing is lost in my kingdom. It's all being stored for the right moment. And now, the moment has come. Acceleration is here. The things that felt stuck are moving. The finances that felt blocked are being loosed, not because of chance, but because I have declared it. And when I speak, even lack must bow, even delay must flee, even resistance must crumble. I speak abundance over you. I speak clarity over your decisions. I speak protection over your increase. And I tell you now, do not fear the wealth I bring. For some have been burned by riches gained the wrong way. But what I give does not destroy. It builds. It uplifts. It sanctifies. I will teach you how to manage much without losing yourself. I will surround you with wise counsel. I will anchor you in humility, even as I elevate you. And yes, I will defend what I give to you. The enemy will try to bring distraction. He'll whisper lies, that this won't last, that you're unworthy, that you'll fail again. But he is a liar. I have sealed this season with my word. I have marked it with my favor, and I will complete the work I started. No attack can stop what I've ordained. No jealousy can block what I've released. No demonic scheme can delay what I've commanded. You are walking into a protected harvest. You will plant and reap in the same season. You will sow in faith and gather in joy. And you will bless others without fear of lack, because your source is eternal. It is me. Let others depend on the economy. Let others trust in systems and schemes. But as for you, you will see the hand of the Lord move on your behalf. I am training you to thrive even in famine, to prosper even when others panic, to shine even when the world shakes, because your foundation is not built on shifting sand. It is built on my promise, and my promise will never fail. My beloved, let the fear of running out fall away now. You will not run dry. You will not be brought low again by lack. I have broken the curse. The cycle is shattered. You will not return to what once held you. This is not temporary relief. This is divine reversal. What once drained you will now feed you. What once closed in your face will now call for you to enter. What once stole your confidence will now bow to your calling. Because I, the Lord your God, have stepped into your situation with power. I'm not sending just assistance, I'm sending transformation. The kind that touches not only your bank account, but your mind, your choices, your future. This is why the delay was long. Because what I am building in you is meant to last. I am not giving you relief that fades. I'm giving you wisdom that multiplies. And hear me, you won't need to manipulate to get ahead. You won't need to chase what I've already assigned to you. You won't need to network your way into rooms I've already reserved. When I open a door, no man can shut it. And when I send provision, it flows without sorrow attached. So prepare now. Make room. Because what I'm bringing requires structure. What I'm releasing will demand stewardship. This blessing is weighty, not heavy like a burden, but holy like an assignment. I'm trusting you with wealth because I trust your heart. You have passed tests others never saw. You kept going when quitting made more sense. You gave when you barely had anything left to give. And I watched your tears become prayers. I watched your discipline birth strength. I watched your yes echo through heaven. And now, I'm responding. The harvest has been assigned. The storehouses are being unlocked. The timing is divine. You will see unexpected debt cancellation. You will witness sudden repayment. You will walk into divine recovery, even in areas you gave up on. For what was once written off in the natural has remained alive in my spirit, and I'm breathing life into every dead place. That business you shelved, take it out again. That dream you silenced, speak it again. That vision you put on hold, move toward it again. I'm bringing the right people, the right strategy, the right confirmations, not just to excite you, but to establish you, because your blessing will not be shallow. It will be deep, rooted in obedience, watered by my word. So let your confidence return. Let your voice carry authority again. Let your heart believe again. The disappointments of yesterday will not repeat in this new season. You are under divine governance now. I am walking you into surplus with strategy. I'm anchoring your breakthrough with boundaries. And I tell you plainly, you will not sabotage what I'm giving. You are healed enough to handle this. You are mature enough to manage this. You are wise enough to walk in this, because I have prepared you. Even in moments where you didn't know I was training you, I was. Even in seasons where you felt abandoned, you were being refined. And now the refining becomes revealing. Who you are in me is about to be seen, not because of wealth alone, but because of how you carry it, with grace, with gratitude, with generosity. Yes, my child, you will be generous. You will give without fear. You will sow with joy. You will bless others without question, because you will know the source is not running out. I am the God of more than enough, and through you, others will see what's possible when someone trusts me fully. This is your moment to rise, not just financially, but spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Wholeness is coming with this provision. Not just wealth, but wellness. I am restoring peace to your nights. I am giving clarity to your decisions. I am releasing angels to war over your increase. And yes, I am silencing every voice of accusation that said you'd never make it. They were wrong. The enemy underestimated what I placed inside of you, because you are not ordinary. You are anointed. You are marked. You are chosen for more. And I, the Lord, am doing this not just for your comfort, but for my glory. So others may see and say, surely the hand of God is on their life. I have not just heard your prayers. I have already begun to answer them. Even when you didn't feel me near, even when you cried alone behind closed doors, I was moving in realms you could not see. I was shifting systems, rewriting timelines, lining up divine appointments that are now coming into view. You are about to walk into rooms your name entered before your feet did. You are about to receive favor that no resume can explain. You are about to witness how quickly I can turn the tide, because I am the God of the sudden. And this next wave of blessing, it won't make natural sense, but it will make divine sense. Some will question how you rose so quickly, but they didn't see the years of pressure. They didn't see the silent battles. They didn't see your private obedience, but I saw. And what I reward, I protect. No one will be able to steal this breakthrough. No voice of accusation will undo it. No scheme of the enemy will reverse it. I have signed this with my name, and when I stamp something as blessed, it remains blessed. My child, I want you to walk into this with boldness, not arrogance, but holy confidence. You are not stepping into someone else's blessing. This is yours. I prepared it with your needs in mind. I built it according to your design. I wrapped it in purpose, and I am assigning angels to walk with you into it. This isn't just about money. This is about destiny. This is about the legacy you're called to build. The wealth I release into your hands will not stop with you. It will flow to your children, your children's children, and even to people you've never met, but whose lives will be changed because you obeyed me. I have called you to be a restorer, a rebuilder of ruined foundations, one who breaks generational cycles of lack and limitation. That's why the warfare has been so intense. That's why you felt like giving up just before the blessing broke through, because hell saw the shift coming, but it was powerless to stop it. For I, the Lord, have spoken, and when I decree a thing, it shall be established. Even now, I am giving you eyes to see what others missed. I'm opening your discernment, sharpening your spiritual hearing, so you'll know what to walk into and what to walk away from. You will no longer chase what was never assigned to you. You will no longer waste energy on distractions. You will move with accuracy, because I'm not just giving you resources, I'm giving you revelation. And with revelation comes responsibility. Use what I place in your hands wisely. Don't follow the patterns of those who wasted their window. Follow my voice. I will tell you when to invest, when to save, when to give, when to rest. Yes, rest. Because financial breakthrough doesn't mean burnout. It means alignment. I am teaching you a new rhythm, the rhythm of grace, the rhythm of trust. No more survival mode. No more sleepless nights worrying how it will come together. It's coming together because I am in it. I am healing the roots of financial fear. I am addressing the traumas of your past. I am erasing the shame connected to lack. You do not need to explain your past to qualify for your future. You are not defined by what you didn't have. You are defined by what I've declared over you. And I declare, you are chosen to prosper. You are called to flourish. You are marked for multiplication. Do not resist the new level I'm calling you into. It will feel unfamiliar at first. You may question whether you belong, but I assure you, I placed you there. The table was not built by man, it was built by me, and your seat is not up for debate, so walk in, sit down, and receive. Because what I'm releasing into your life now, it's not a moment, it's a movement. And I'm doing it through you. My child, I'm not just changing your finances, I'm changing your atmosphere. The heaviness you felt is lifting. The cloud that's been hanging over your household, the tension that's been hiding behind every bill, I'm removing it now. You're not just coming into money, you're coming into peace. Yes, true peace. Not the kind the world gives, but the kind only I can provide. Peace that surpasses understanding. Peace that quiets the noise of scarcity. Peace that anchors you in storms. I know the pressure you've been under. I know what it's like when you smile on the outside, but silently wonder how you'll make it through another week. I saw the days when you kept sowing, even when nothing seemed to be growing, and now the soil is responding. What was buried is sprouting. What was dry is receiving rain, and what looked forgotten is now being favored. Because when I declare a harvest, even the hardest ground must yield. This is why you couldn't give up. This is why I didn't allow you to quit, even when your strength was gone. I was holding you together while I prepared your increase. I was sustaining you, even while refining you. I didn't forget you. I was developing you. Because it takes maturity to carry what I'm about to pour out. It takes spiritual strength to hold divine wealth. I'm not just blessing you to enjoy it. I'm blessing you to handle it. This is not a lottery win. This is legacy. This is kingdom. I am giving you divine strategy. I'm aligning your gifts with opportunity. I'm revealing paths that were once hidden in plain sight. And yes, I'm even redeeming your time. Where years were lost to bad decisions, I will accelerate restoration. Where finances were stolen through manipulation, I will bring repayment from unexpected places. Don't worry about how. Just stay in position. Keep your heart pure. Keep your eyes on me. Because this isn't coming through manipulation, it's coming through manifestation. You prayed, you trusted, you waited, and now the waiting season is turning into a winning season. Not because of your perfection, but because of my faithfulness. I made you a promise, and I do not lie. I do not fail. My word is alive, and it is working for you right now, even in rooms you haven't entered, even in hearts you don't know are watching, even in bank systems and business circles. I'm aligning favor behind the scenes. You don't need to knock down doors. I'll open the right ones, and I'll shut the ones that look good but would drain you, because not all money is my provision. Some offers are traps. Some shortcuts lead to long pain. But you are being led by me. And when I lead, you'll have peace about the decision. You'll have clarity without chaos. You'll have confirmation without confusion. So lean in. Listen for my whisper. Let me guide your next steps. This is more than a blessing. This is a blueprint, and I'm giving it to you piece by piece, day by day, level by level. Don't rush the process. You're not behind. You're not late. I have you right where I need you. And from this place, I will elevate you without compromise. You won't have to sell your integrity for provision. You won't have to sacrifice your calling for comfort. You won't have to lose your soul to gain the world. Because what I'm giving you, the world didn't give it, and the world can't take it. You will no longer live in survival mode. You will build. You will create. You will invest and multiply. Your hands are being blessed with divine productivity. Every effort under my instruction will produce. Every seed sown in faith will return with increase. Even the small acts you thought were unnoticed, I saw them, and I'm bringing them back as harvest now. Get ready for favor that finds you. Get ready for ideas that unlock income. Get ready for partnerships that carry purpose. I am orchestrating divine collisions. You will meet who you need to meet. Doors will open without striving, and you will know. This is the hand of God. No more scraping to survive. No more cycles of almost. No more false starts. I break the spirit of delay. I silence the voice of insufficiency. I remove the residue of past failures. You are not stuck. You are stepping in. This is your crossing over moment. From drought to overflow, from survival to strategy, from scraping to stewardship. I am making you into a financial gatekeeper, one who handles wealth with wisdom, one who gives with discernment, one who lives by faith, not fear. And through you, I will bless nations. What I do for you, I will multiply through you. Your testimony will shake systems. Your obedience will unlock doors for others. Your story will shine as proof that I am still the God who provides. So, my child, walk with boldness, speak with authority, give with joy. You're not broke. You're not forgotten. You're not behind. You are chosen. You are rising. You are walking under the wind of my favor. And this is just the beginning. My beloved, I'm not just delivering you from lack. I'm delivering you from the mindset that kept you there. Because even when I bring increase, if the heart is still fearful, if the mind is still bound to poverty, you will sabotage what I send. So now I'm healing more than your wallet. I'm healing your vision. You must begin to see yourself the way I see you. Not as someone trying to survive, but as someone sent to influence, build, and overflow. You're not just a receiver. You are a distributor of divine supply. What I place in your hands is holy, and I am training your hands for stewardship, not just spending. You've cried for breakthrough, but what's coming will require breakthrough thinking. You've prayed for wealth, but this wealth will need a renewed spirit to sustain it. This is why I am changing the way you think about money, not as a burden, not as a master, but as a tool in the hands of the righteous. You will no longer bow to financial pressure. You will command it by faith. You will no longer be controlled by bills and balances. You will operate from overflow. I am shifting you out of desperation and into dominion, because I didn't design you to barely get by. I didn't create you for scarcity. I created you to reflect my abundance, to be fruitful in season and out of season, to lend and not borrow, to live free, not enslaved by anxiety. So now I'm shaking every old lie that said you weren't worthy. I'm breaking every word curse spoken over your provision. I'm silencing every voice that told you you'd always struggle. That is not your destiny. That is not your inheritance. I am your source, and from me flows all good things, with no sorrow added to it. You will no longer feel guilty for being blessed. You will no longer shrink to fit into rooms that fear abundance. You will not apologize for my favor, because what I'm doing in you is undeniable. Even your enemies will see it. Yes, I prepare a table before you in their presence, not to gloat, but to prove that my goodness is not limited by their opinions. They thought you'd stay stuck. They thought you'd never rise. But I'm proving them wrong, without you saying a word, because I fight for you in silence. I bless you in secret and in public. And in this hour, I am putting the spotlight on what I've been cultivating in the dark. You will walk in rooms and shift atmospheres, not because of your bank account, but because of your authority. I've taught you how to worship without having much. Now I will teach you how to worship while walking in plenty. Because your heart is anchored in me, I can trust you with more. Some people got wealth and lost their soul, but you are staying rooted in my word. And because of that, I will expand you without destroying you. I will elevate you without compromising you. I will give you access without losing your anointing. You are stepping into divine partnerships, strategic alignments, creative ideas that will unlock provision. This will not be like before. The doors that are opening now will not come with confusion. They will come with clarity. They will come with confirmation. I will whisper to your spirit, this is the way, walk in it. And you will know without fear, without doubt. I am not just blessing your income, I am blessing your identity. You are no longer the borrower, you are the lender. You are no longer beneath, you are above. You are no longer overlooked. You are appointed and anointed for this moment. Every seed you sowed in pain, I remember. Every time you gave when you had little, I counted it as a fragrance of worship. Now I return it to you in fullness, shaken together, pressed down, running over, and you won't have to chase it. Goodness and mercy are chasing you. Provision is locating you. Answers are finding you. Solutions are flowing to you. And you will become a solution to others. You will pay off debts you didn't create. You will bless families beyond your bloodline. You will fund visions I place in your spirit. You will build what others only dreamed of. Because you've shown me, I can trust you with increase. Not just for yourself, but for the kingdom. I am igniting dreams in you again. Dreams you set aside when money was tight. Dreams you buried because of fear. Now they're rising. Now they're breathing. Now they're speaking to you again. Don't ignore them. They are part of your assignment. They are part of your inheritance. They are part of the impact I've designed for you to have. You will no longer think small. You will dream as big as my word allows. You will plan as bold as my promises permit. You will act as fearless as my spirit empowers, because I am not just giving you what you need. I am giving you more than enough time, more than enough clarity, more than enough favor, more than enough resource. And as you walk in this, do not forget me. Remember who brought you out. Remember who opened the way. Remember who sustained you when you had nothing. Because I didn't just visit you in the famine. I'm walking with you into the feast. And this table I've prepared, it's permanent. So sit, eat, enjoy, and bless others from the overflow. Because this is not the end of your financial struggle. This is the start of your financial legacy. My dear child, hear me well. This moment you've been waiting for is here. Not by your strength, but by my power. Not by your striving, but by my grace. You have endured seasons of waiting, long nights of uncertainty, moments when the weight felt too heavy to bear. But I carried you through every step. I whispered hope into your heart when despair threatened. I shielded you from attacks you didn't even know were coming. And now the chains are breaking. The prison of poverty is cracking wide open. The desert you've walked through is blooming with new life. You are stepping into a reality where lack no longer defines you, where scarcity bows before abundance, where your future is not limited by your past. I am your provider, El Shaddai, the God who satisfies every need according to my riches and glory, the God who opens streams in the wasteland, the God who fills your hands and overflows your cup. From this day forward, you will live in alignment with my promises. Your finances will no longer be a source of fear, but a testament to my faithfulness. Remember, my blessing is not just for comfort, it is for kingdom purpose. You are called to be a conduit of my goodness. a light that shines in the darkness, a hand that lifts the weary. As your provision increases, so will your responsibility. Use what I give with wisdom and generosity. Let your abundance bring hope to the hopeless. Let your breakthrough create room for others to rise. Do not hoard what I entrust to you. Do not become numb to the needs around you. Stay sensitive to my leading. Be quick to give, slow to boast. The wealth I release is meant to build families, communities, and legacies. Build faith, love, and trust in me. And when the enemy tries to accuse you, when voices of doubt attempt to shake your confidence, remember who you are in me. You are a child of the Most High, chosen, redeemed, and beloved. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No scheme of the adversary can steal what I have given. You are guarded by angels, surrounded by my presence. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and your feet firmly planted on the path I set before you. I will continue to open doors you cannot yet see. I will continue to orchestrate divine connections. I will continue to pour out blessings beyond what you imagine. This is your divine appointment with abundance, your moment to walk boldly into the future I've prepared. And before I finish, let me remind you, if you have found hope here, if this message has touched your soul, do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. This is where I will continue to speak to you, to guide you, to uplift you. Because your breakthrough is not just a moment, it is a movement, and together we will walk it. Now go forth in my peace, my power, and my provision. Your financial struggles are over. Your season of increase has come, and I, your God, have declared it so.